Every night at exactly 2:17 a.m., Michael Harper was awake, not because of noise, not because of pain, but because his mind wouldn't stop talking. What if I mess everything up tomorrow? What if I already ruined my life? What if I never become who I was supposed to be? Michael wasn't weak. He wasn't lazy. He wasn't broken. He was just trapped inside his own thoughts. And if you've ever laid in bed staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations that already happened, worrying about futures that haven't arrived, then this story is about you. On the outside, Michael looked like he had it together. He was 34, a project manager in Chicago. Decent salary, nice apartment. People called him responsible, but responsibility came with a silent cost. Every decision became a mental battlefield. Every email turned into a fear of saying the wrong thing. Every small mistake felt like proof that he was failing. Overthinking didn't arrive overnight. It crept in quietly. First, it was double-checking his work, then triple-checking, then lying awake wondering if he'd missed something, even when he hadn't. His mind never rested, and the more he thought, the more exhausted he became. Overthinking isn't loud. It doesn't scream. It whispers. It says, "Be careful. Don't relax yet. Something bad could happen." Michael stopped enjoying weekends because relaxing felt unsafe. When friends laughed, his mind asked, "Did I say something weird? Do they actually like me?" When he succeeded, his mind said, "Don't celebrate. It won't last." Overthinking robbed him of presence. His body was always somewhere else, but his mind was stuck in the past or imprisoned in the future. One Tuesday night, Michael sat alone at his kitchen table. The laptop was open. An unfinished report glowed on the screen. His chest felt tight. His thoughts raced faster than he could breathe. What if I lose my job? What if I disappoint everyone? What if this anxiety never ends? And then he broke down. Not dramatically, quietly. Tears fell onto the keyboard as his shoulders shook. For the first time, he admitted something out loud. "I can't live like this anymore." That wasn't weakness. That was awareness. The next morning, exhausted and hollow, Michael took a walk before work. At a small cafe, he noticed an older man reading by the window. They made eye contact. The man smiled. Something about that smile felt calm. Later, as Michael waited for his coffee, the man spoke. "You look tired," he said gently. "Not the kind sleep fixes." Michael paused. Then, surprisingly, he talked. He talked about the noise in his head, the endless thinking, the fear. The man listened without interrupting. Finally, he said one sentence that changed everything. "Your mind is trying to protect you, but it doesn't know when to stop." That man, named Robert, had once been the same. Former engineer, burned out, anxious, consumed by thought. He explained something simple but powerful. Overthinking isn't intelligence. It's fear disguised as control. Michael realized something painful. He wasn't overthinking because he cared too much. He was overthinking because he didn't trust himself. Every thought was an attempt to prevent pain, but instead, it created it. Robert didn't give Michael magic solutions. He gave practices, not to stop thoughts, but to stop believing every one of them. He taught Michael to ask a single question. Is this thought helping me right now? If the answer was no, Michael learned to let it pass. He started small, pausing before reacting, writing worries down instead of replaying them, limiting what-if thinking to 10 minutes a day. The goal wasn't control. It was awareness. At first, silence was terrifying, because silence allowed thoughts to surface. But slowly, Michael realized something shocking. Thoughts rise. Thoughts fall. They are not commands. They are weather, and he didn't have to chase every storm. For the first time in years, he slept through the night. Not perfectly, but peacefully. 6 months later, Michael wasn't a different person. He still cared. He still thought. But he no longer drowned in thoughts. He made decisions without punishing himself. He enjoyed moments without analyzing them. He trusted life more than fear. Overthinking no longer ruled him. If you're watching this, and your mind feels loud, if your thoughts won't let you rest, if you feel trapped inside your own head, hear this clearly. You are not broken. You're not weak. You're not alone. Overthinking isn't solved by thinking harder. It's healed by learning when to let go. Your life is happening now, not in the fears of tomorrow, not in the regrets of yesterday. Be here and take back your peace. Thoughts come and go, but you don't have to go with them.